What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you just like, share, or even comment down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. As a reminder, don't forget to hit that notification bell to get the latest alerts on all the different content and videos that we drop here on the Credit Plug channel. So, last but not least, we just dropped two videos on credit unions that pull from Experian as well as Equifax. Now we're going to be doing, I would say, credit unions and other financial institutions that pull from TransUnion. And the reason why I'm doing this last is because TransUnion is the hardest in terms of trying to find institutions that pull from TransUnion. So there's not as many, I don't have as many data points as Equifax or Experian, but I'm just going to share with you some of the institutions that do pull from TransUnion either through personal data points or other secondary data points in research. So let's go jump over and check out the institutions that pull from TransUnion. All right, so first, starting off the list of institutions, specifically credit unions that pull TransUnion, we have Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, this is from my own personal data points. I have three different credit cards with Navy Federal, and they all pull TransUnion for the credit decisions. However, Navy Federal is actually known to pull a variety of different credit reports. So for loans, they may pull Equifax, and then even for like the business accounts, right? So the business credit card, recently had a client who applied for the business credit card and they pulled Experian. So Navy seems to be throwing out curveballs in terms of what bureau they're pulling, but I can attest that for all three of my credit cards, they pull TransUnion. Definitely let us know any of the data points you might have down in the comment section down below. So that's Navy Federal. Second up, we have ALLIANT Credit Union. This is one of the largest credit unions in the country. They're pretty much wide open to anyone. They don't hard pull for membership, and they pull TransUnion as well for their credit cards. And you can double dip. When I actually applied, I was able to get a credit card and a loan right after each other. So Line is a really good institution. They have great credit cards and other products as well, and they pull TransUnion. Next, we have Lake Michigan Credit Union. Now, this credit union is somewhat restrictive to residents of Michigan and Florida. They also do pull TransUnion, so you could definitely check it out if that applies to you. Next, this one is actually a real gem. This is Apple Federal Credit Union. They're based out in the Northern Virginia area. They pull exclusively TransUnion for their credit products, and they have a host of different, credit card products. I might actually do a review specifically on some of their products, but they have credit card limits that go up to $50,000. They're really designed, I guess, for like educators and teachers. I guess that's the whole reason why it's like Apple, because like teachers have apples on their desk. So Apple Federal Credit Union, and they're wide open too. You could join their associated nonprofit and get membership into Apple Federal Credit Union. So this is a good one that's available, practically nationwide if you join through their nonprofit affiliate, and they pull TransUnion. So that's Apple Federal Credit Union. Next, we have Tower Federal Credit Union. We've done a review on Tower Federal Credit Union. This is another decent credit union, actually the second largest credit union in the state of Maryland. I actually have personal data points applying for their credit cards, and they do pull TransUnion for their credit decisions. So they have credit card limits up to $30,000. So you could definitely check this one out. They are somewhat restrictive. I believe you could use the American Consumer Council to get in, but I believe it has to be the specific state chapter. So I don't think you could just use the regular ACC. I think it has to be state specific. So keep that in mind. Next up, we have Truemark Financial Credit Union. We'll probably do an individual review on this particular institution, but they have good credit card, high limits, and they do pull TransUnion as well. Their membership is somewhat restrictive to Pennsylvania residents, but there is a backdoor way to get in. I might do an individual video on this particular credit union, but again, they pull TransUnion, and they're like I mentioned, the fifth largest credit union in the state of Pennsylvania, so pretty decent. And to round out the credit unions, we have Corporate America Family Credit Union. This one is basically wide open to anyone if you join through their nonprofit affiliate. They pull TransUnion and they also hard pull for membership, which is one of the downsides. They have a bunch of different products for rebuilding credit and second chance checking accounts and things like that. But their limits don't really go that high. But yeah, they're another example that pulls from TransUnion. Now, we've only went over about 7 credit unions that pull TransUnion, so we'll definitely need some other data points. So if you have any information, definitely comment down in the comment section right down below. But to kind of supplement these credit unions, I just threw in some other institutions, non-credit unions that also pull TransUnion. So let's go over those. We have the Jasper MasterCard, formerly the Credit Stacks MasterCard. They pull TransUnion. They're backed by WebBank. I actually don't really recommend this card, just for a simple fact. It seemed like a lot of people were getting denied for this card. So that's just that. Next, we have BMO Harris. We did a video on this. Shout out to Sean Doe. He put us on game with this one. BMO Harris, they're geo restricted, but there's a way to get in. You just open up a checking account, wait a couple weeks, and then you can apply for their personal credit products without getting denied due to a geographic restriction. And they pull TransUnion as well. And they're not very increase sensitive from some of the data points we've gathered. And then last but not least, I just threw in the Apple Card. The Apple Card from Goldman Sachs, you could apply through your Apple wallet, and they pull TransUnion as well. The thing that I like about the Apple credit card application is the fact that they soft pull you for an offer, and if you accept the offer, then it's actual hard pull. So you at least know, if you don't get a soft pull offer, then you're not going to get it. And if you do get a soft pull, at least you know what the offer is, the limit, the interest rate, and you could either accept it or deny it. So it would be great if a lot of other credit card companies adopted this model where you could soft pull for the offer, and then if you decide to take it, that's when you take on the hard pull instead of taking on a hard pull and then getting denied, and it's just a waste of a hard pull. So just to recap, the credit unions that pull from TransUnion, we got Navy Federal, we got Alliant, we got Lake Michigan, we got Apple Federal Credit Union, we got Truemark Financial Credit Union, we have Tower Federal Credit Union, we have Corporate America Family Credit Union, and then for the non-credit unions, we have the Jasper MasterCard, we have BMO Harris, and we have the Apple Card. So I know TransUnion is one of the institutions, or one of the bureaus rather, that doesn't have as many data points in terms of institutions where they only pull TransUnion. So definitely help us out in the comment section down below if you know any other TransUnion data pools, institutions that pull from TransUnion. Let us know. We would greatly appreciate it, and maybe we could do a part 2. So that's all I wanted to cover for this video. Until next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.